Hello guys, welcome back to another live stream. क्या हाल चाल है सभी लोगों के? Let's get started again. ये लोड होने में बहुत टाइम लगाता है यार.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've
Professor
already met
Hoven.
some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy, Poppy Sweeting. Don't
Hello,
worry about
Poppy.
Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Yes, sure.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Okay.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing. Ah.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the knees. As you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Yes. Miss Professor Holt, tell me what
Hello,
it is.
Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor
Yes.
Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst, over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
Okay. Sounds intriguing.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. Come with me. I
Okay,
wouldn't
Bobby,
take
let's
just
go.
anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Whoa. What is this? Bro.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
बढ़िया. वाह यार.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
He was brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seems to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That sounds suspicious. I think
That
you
does
should
seem
go with that.
strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Yes, Poppy. Thanks for the beast. वो ढूंढना पड़ेगा यार वो जो है गियर के लिए. एक सेकंड. लेट मी जस्ट चेक चैलेंजेस क्या क्या है. ये चैलेंजेस या चैलेंजेस लॉक्ड है. एक ये है मर्लिन ट्रायल्स और 5 बचे हैं ना, और 4 बचे हैं मतलब. ढूंढते हैं. एक स्लॉट आया होगा गियर का मेरा. एक स्लॉट और हो गया होगा सब में मेरे हिसाब से. न्यू एंट्री स्लॉट्स अनलॉक्ड. ये देखो हो गया ना 4. लेट मी जस्ट गो इनसाइड एंड जो मतलब चेस्ट है वो एक बार कलेक्ट कर लेते हैं.
Revelio.
Saying lag.
I'm not entirely in agreement with what you're saying, but I do see.
I bet Black could tell a few tales about his days at Hogwarts, when he was a student, I mean.
Woolly jumpers are a nightmare. Last time I saw your dragonfly gloves was at the vegetable patch in the green.
Revelio.
Just when I think I've learned how to get around the castle, a staircase moves and I'm lost again.
Incendio.
Bro, damn. मैंने पता है क्या दिमाग लगाया. मैंने दिमाग लगाया कि वहां पे जो जल रहा था ना वो शायद से वही चीज होगा ये. डैम. आई गॉट इट राइट. सो ये आग लगाने पे जैसे वहां पे आग नहीं लगा रहे थे उस पे मर्लिन के उस पे ट्रायल्स पे, मैंने वही दिमाग लगाया. So, फिर कुछ है भाई मेरा वो.
Revelio.
इधर जंग खाया हुआ है भाई।
Our neighbour at home knows someone who's related to the inventor. True. Nimfrid of Stinchcombe his name was.
Hogsmeade is the only rule with them.
ऊपर चलते हैं,
Revelio.
इधर देखता हूँ। नॉर्थ विंग होगा ना ये। बैग हो गया मेरा। अबे ये भी तो था।
Revelio.
लूमोस करना पड़ेगा ना इसमें।
Lumos.
ये पेंट वाला ना, लेट मी चेक। नीचे होगा क्या ये पेंट वाला? ऑफ्टन है, हाँ तो हाँ। ये तो उसका है ना रूम, पिग नहीं हैकेट का है। ठीक है।
Revelio.
मेरे को लगा वो है, फील्ड गाइड पेज है। It, I have to look through it. Let me think this out. जो देखा था मैंने, ऊपर देखा था ना। पिलर, विंडो, पिलर के पीछे ऐसे। ठीक। पेपर पेपर ना। ओके, इधर जाके देखूं। हेलो। ऊपर जाऊँ क्या?
Revelio.
ओ भाई।
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Lumos.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Okay. यहाँ था ना? Yep. Hello, Billu. चलो एक सेकंड। नीचे के साइड जो था ये क्या हो गया? हाँ ओके चलो ठीक है। चलो एक नीचे के साइड था ना, राइट साइड पे एक वो था।
Lumos.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
डंकन हॉब हाउस। ओके बता भाई।
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I have had
I
a
suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Skin.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be,
उसके अंदर देखा
I'm
था ना
beginning to get a
20 वाली
reputation
क्लास
as a
में,
coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
पोविन वाली क्लास में। That's it's unkind.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, To make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor
Sorry.
Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's
Sorry.
supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Okay.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
एक और
Relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
देखते हैं भाई इसका कैसा
My
रहता है.
brother just started.
I took my copy at 1,000.
तो वही नहीं, अभी भी एक घूम रहे हैं. मेरे को लगा रात में ही घूमते थे. हमेशा ही घूमते रहते हैं. ये
Accio! Revelio!
देखता हूँ पहले.
These dry vines are one
Yeah.
spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio! This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Incendio! Devil's snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
ब्रो मर रहा हूँ मैं। मर क्यों रहा हूँ मैं? यार मैं इसको पार कैसे करूँ? जलाना पड़ेगा क्या इसको? अबे तो जल के दूर हो रहे हैं। पर तब भी रहा हूँ। पार तो हो गया बट मर गया।
Revelio.
भाई मशाल मशाल नहीं है क्या इधर? वहाँ पे ऊपर हो है। यहाँ पे क्या है? ओ,
Confringo.
ओ ये लाइट से डर रहे हैं क्या? ओ गॉट इट गॉट इट गॉट इट।
Incendio.
समझ गया समझ गया।
Lumos.
लाइट से डर रहे हैं। ठीक है आगे समझ।
Incendio. Lumos.
फोर्स वाला करता हूँ। बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट होता है ना ओ रुक जा।
Lumos.
पास आ रहे थे भाई ये। इधर भी
Seems
कुछ
the
है।
devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio. Confringo.
चलो भाई बढ़िया।
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Confringo!
अबे हो गया।
Lumos. Incendio.
इधर भी कुछ है क्या? नहीं ना। इसका क्या करना है? इसको भी मारना है क्या?
Confringo.
जायंट वेनमस टेंटिकल है भाई साहब। और कुछ है? शायद भी कुछ है। ग्रीन हाउसेस। ओ भाई सीधा ग्रीन हाउस में निकालेगा। बढ़िया है। हिडन कॉरिडोर से सीधा सॉरी। अनआइडेंटिफाइड हेड आइटम, ये हमारे को वहां जाना पड़ेगा ना देखने के लिए। क्या बोलते हैं, रूम में अपने, नहीं वही ऊपर। बाहर कैसे जाऊं यहाँ से? फटाफट इसको जाके उसको दे देते हैं, ड्यूकिन को।
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Yes, I found it.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Actually, I might just skip this. मेरे को मजा आया।
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
Only teasing. We had an arrangement.
Ah, thank goodness. This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421.
Revelio.
What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
ये तो रूट गया ना ऑलरेडी, बाकी देखते हैं आसपास। प्रोफेसर रैकेट को कुछ बोलना है क्या?
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
हाँ कैसे?
Time itself. I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
भाई इतने सारे ढूंढे थे मैंने, खोले थे, ढूंढे थे, जिसके अंदर मैं गया था. मैं जस्ट गो समवेयर एल्स. कहाँ पे ढूंढे होंगे? दिमाग लगाना पड़ेगा. यहीं पे कहीं पे था ना. तेरा और भी था ना ऐसी शायद से. लेट मी जस्ट चेक.
Confringo! Accio!
मेरा
Revelio.
और था ना
You can't imagine how travel was before.
पूरा वो बन गया भाई, क्या मस्त लग रहा है भाई बंदा अपना।
Invented flu powder.
क्या लग रहा है भाई। आप खोलते हैं, फास्ट ट्रैवल करता है जहाँ पे चाहिए अपने को। हेलो हो मोरा। नाइस, लेट्स सी ये क्या चीज़ है। ये भी है क्या? खोल लेते हैं भाई, कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
Revelio.
नीचे है ना, ठीक है। रिवील भाई, 1 5 ये 5 5, एक और 5 आएगा, 0 1 2 मकड़ी। ये वाली नहीं रे, गलत है कुछ गलत है। 1 2 3 4 5 ठीक तो है। अरे यार दूसरा वाला ना, मैं बैड। 4 प्लस ये 4 प्लस 2 6 0 आउल, ठीक है। मकड़ी नीचे है ना, ठीक है, करके आता हूँ। हेलो 7 स्माइल, वेलकम टू द लाइव स्ट्रीम, व्हाट्स अप।
Revelio.
ये नहीं ये हो गया।
Off on another adventure, are we?
नो, वेट फॉर इट। फिर पुल हो गए, अबे यार बेचना पड़ेगा फिर जाके।
Confringo.
फाड़ दिया भाई मैंने। वो पक गया भाई। अबे रुक जा तेरी भैंस की, गलत चीज कर दी मैंने, गड़बड़ कर दी। पक गया वो। Gladwin Moon. Hello.
Hello
Moon.
again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens
Bro, ये
when
तो
that
मैंने
light
हमेशा देखा है।
changes from day to night.
बहुत बारी देखा है। तो what the heck? ये क्या हो गया?
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear.
एक तो मैंने बुक स्टोर वाले में देखा था
I need your help in
सेम चीज।
the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them.
ये मैंने 2 से 3 ऑक्सफोर्ड में देखे थे
statues right here in the
और पता
faculty
नहीं कहाँ।
tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them.
इतने बोलने वाला वो भी नहीं
I
पता है
can
मेरे
go
को।
about my evening duties.
भाई साहब मैं क्या बोलूं? I don't want to get in trouble भाई। इसके किसी घर से उठाऊंगा यार।
The faculty tower. I'm not sure I should be going in there.
Oh, you needn't worry. You'll be perfectly fine if you simply mind you're not seen. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster.
फैकल्टी टावर में मिलेंगे
And I
उसने
took
बोला।
advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Prefect's bathroom and hospital wing. Prefect's bathroom and hospital wing बोला इसने। प्रीफेक्ट्स बाथरूम किधर होगा? हेलो मोरा। Approach the interact. Okay.
Aloha Mora.
Use Q, A, and AD to move the sparks and rotate. समझ गया.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
ये तो पहले से ही पता है.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cake flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
प्रोफेसर शार्प और प्रोफेसर वीजली वही थी. बच गए भाई.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
हो गया.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Brutes. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Ranrock and Hiccup wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or hell. I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My Archie Professor Hecate class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, you troll?
I got some for food, you twit. You know you can't do that.
चलते हैं वापस.
This has gone on long enough to get the nerve of some students,
Bro,
thinking they can simply
गलत
go
time पे.
anywhere uninvited.
I'll try again. I was collect हो गया था, उसके बाद वो आ गई राइट साइड से. Ow.
Expelliarmus!
The Hogwarts households do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any number of items that they might encounter each day. However, only the other day, an unexpected stash of sizzling crackers went off from behind the cushion. The cacophony was most untold, engulfing one poor elf in blue smoke, and giving those of the nearby an abominable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect that culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out and be careful. But obviously, Deputy Headmistress. Thank you.
Revelio.
टू का लॉक है, अभी हम लेवल 1 का ही लॉक खोल सकते हैं लॉक मोरा से. ओके. पे है.
Revelio. Revelio.
यहाँ नहीं है. ओए चेंज होगी जगह. ये क्या बात हुई भाई? मेरे को लगा जगह यही है. वाह, ऊपर क्यों जा रही है? ये बावड़ी चल रहा है, ऊपर चली गई.
Revelio.
नीचे आ रही है. Start the
the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
At the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
Revelio.
I know you're a winning vet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch.
बहुत पेशेंस चाहिए भाई इसके अंदर अंदर जा
I should pay closer attention at the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should. Surely you have better things to do than risk detention by wandering where you shouldn't.
अरे यार मार कहीं रहा था लग कहीं गया उस साइड कर सकता था फिर मैं अंदर जा सकता था गधा हूं मैं और फिर इन्होंने पोजीशन चेंज कर दी होगी बहुत ही बढ़िया मैं आराम से निकल सकता था वो आ गए उधर से उधर कर देता उनका डिस्ट्रैक्शन कर देता मैंने खुद ही को वो कर दिया बेट गधा हूं मैं
Lumos. Revelio.
भाई ऊपर क्यों जा रहा है गधा है क्या है मैंने राइट साइड किया ऊपर जा रहा टू कलेक्ट। चलते जाते हैं, बस चलते जाते हैं। बाहर निकलना है। बस निकल गए निकल गए निकल गए। इजी हो गया।
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll be glad to help.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
I'll keep talking.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio!
भाई दिखाई नहीं दे रहा।
Accio!
ये कहाँ आ गया मैं? I don't know. इसके अंदर है क्या? लाग भाई। क्या हो रहा है फालतू का?
You're back. Nice to see you again.
मेरा बहुत गंदा लैग हो रहा है। कुछ भी दबा रहा हूँ लैग ही लैग हो रहा है। एक तो मैंने बुक वाले के स्टोर में देखा था। बुक वाला स्टोर है किधर मेरे को याद ही नहीं आ रहा। Let's check again. ये नहीं है, ये नहीं है. कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा, भूल रहा हूँ मैं, दिमाग में याद ही नहीं आ रहा. ये पिपिन्स पोशंस नहीं, पोशंस नहीं था. ये देखते हैं. ये वाला, ये रहा, मिल गया, मिल गया.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
ना देखा था मैंने.
Mine now, demi guys.
बहुत लाग हो रहा है. मैं बंद कर रहा हूँ गाइस, सॉरी.